to the left and to the right, but also we need to look over our shoulder and check our blind spot. This car has to push to start, so I'm going to put my foot on the brake and push a button. I have a key fob. And now you hear the car starting. We're going to wait a moment. I want the oil to circulate through the motor. I want to check my vitals. We have a little fuel, thank God, because gas is almost $6.50 a gallon. I'm checking everything. I want to see where my fuel range is. Air pressure, the right front 31, the left front 29, rear left 29, the rear right 32. The tire pressure will even out, and I have 93 miles fuel range. That's okay for what we need to do, but we want to be aware and stay on top of this. Good morning. I want to welcome you in. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens, and we're going to go. Oh, I see a car coming. I'm going to go down real slow. Always look. I want to welcome you in. Good morning. It's Thursday. Beautiful day. Thank you, E, for coming in. Much appreciation to you. Traffic and right. A lot of cars. We're going to get onto Gratiot. This is going to be the relaxed part of the drive. I'm waiting for a gap. Nope. Cars are still here. And if not sure, wait until it's clear. The goal is to obtain your permit. The goal is to learn how to drive. I'm going to keep going live daily. Prepare you with this masterclass. I don't have my twin today, so I'm going to go solo alone. And sometimes it's okay to go it alone. You can relax. You can take your time. But it's also nice to have coaches, people, family members. I'm going to make this nice turn. If I feel happy, it's because I am happy, and I want to welcome all of you in. All right, look at this beautiful day out here, right? You know, I got about 6 hours, six and a half. I was trying to rest and see what's going on. Saw the New York Knicks play yesterday. Watched a little basketball after my master class. We're taking our time, being patient. 2 lanes going north, 2 lanes going south. The median is in the middle. You'll see the solid yellow with the broken yellow. This means that's for left turns only. You should be able to see the traffic light ahead. And I'm lifting my foot because I want to coast up. Ooh, man, this big dumpster truck is coming out. You got to be careful of construction sites. They're building a sheets store to the right. I don't know if you guys have a sheets store, but they're doing construction. You got a lot of people here, and we got to be aware. But this is going to bring economic opportunity to the area. And think about this. You got to have a job. If you're going to be driving, you're going to have to keep gassing. Guys, gas is almost $6 where I am. And, you know, most people put $20 to $25 in, right? And that just gets you through maybe a day or two. I feel sorry for people who drive over 100 miles round trip. That's a hard economic challenge on a family. When we're driving out here, we're trying to just maintain good speed control. The intersection is, there's, oh my God, thank God I'm not on this road. It's blocked. Thank God we're on Gratiot. It's just so much traffic. So we're going to try to be smooth. And guys, you know, when you go to school to get your permit, get your license, you're helping yourself. Okay? You're helping yourself for that job. You're helping yourself to maybe help your mom or dad because they're getting older, right? You're helping them. So what I want you to think about is helping your family, right? Helping your family, getting yourself ready. Driving this as an adult, but it's one of the things that will prepare you for adulthood, getting a job, maybe moving your dad, helping your auntie or uncle, because your family loves you, right? And they want you to live your best life. And every day that I get a chance to do the masterclass with you, go live with you, I'm trying to show you the life you can have when you learn to drive. I'm trying to give you a beautiful route every day. And just for a moment, let's look at how beautiful this is. Peaceful, relaxed. My hands are at 10 and 2. I see the white car coming out, but I'm not like stressing. I'm staying smooth. This is what Gratiot is all about. Peaceful, beautiful, nice curve. Now we're going into a one-way, and we got to look ahead around the curve. Okay? And for a moment, you can forget all your problems. Forget your money situation. You know, I'm already here. I can't slam the brakes. Never slam brakes. And we're just trying to stay comfortable and realize that through hard work, you can. This Traverse is not a bad vehicle. I like the black here. Okay, that's a nice vehicle. I'm not really picky on cars. You know, we all are brand specific, but when you're learning to drive, any car is good. And each lesson is going to build confidence. And as you see this route, isn't it nice? You see the Mount Clemens Trap area to the left, downtown. I've taken some pictures down there, bought a lot of clients down there, parallel parking, right turns, left turns, three-point turnarounds. We all need this. I know I do, to feel good, to come out here and drive. And I will help any of you. The biggest thing that you see, that black car up there, no blinker. That causes a lot of confusion. Now I'm going to lift my foot, and you can see traffic just slowing down. We're going to get to 94. We're going to get to those ramps. But right now we're on Gratiot, looking ahead, staying peaceful, enjoying the drive. I saw people parking. I'm going to make a lane change. And I avoided the lane blockage. You can see it. Change your lanes with a purpose. Don't just change lanes to change lanes. I'm looking ahead around the curve. I see the white Kia. I see another General Motors product. I'm squeezing my brakes. And that's okay. Okay, they had a blinker on. Trying to keep good speed and good space. There was a car in my blind spot. I almost changed lanes to the right. If I did not look, guys, I almost changed lanes. If I didn't look, there's a Jeep in my blind spot. And if I didn't look, I would have sideswiped the Jeep. That goes to show you, you got to check your blind spots. You got to look and check. And you can tell by my voice and the environment, the energy is picking up. You have to adapt. If it's slow moving, you know, downtown Detroit, downtown Manhattan, downtown Atlanta, Georgia, downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Montgomery, Alabama, you got to adjust, okay? Very peaceful. Oh, making this screen, it's just nice. I like to go into my work environment peaceful, not stressed. And drivers will make you stressed. Some are just idiots. They don't care. We want to avoid them. There's a guy in a white car. I've seen him before. He's going to cut over. Anticipation. You'll see him. Hear this car? It's an older car. He needs a muffler. You can get a ticket for that sound. And that gives you a headache in a car. So I've seen this guy before in the car. And you learn to avoid certain people, okay? I will help anyone. You have a flat tire, automotive malfunction, I will help you, right? I'm gonna squeeze brakes. Take my time. Hear that car? Same car. Come on, man, get that fixed. All right, so we get a chance to really enjoy Gratiot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 lanes. Really beautiful. No, I don't have my twin today. He was usually doing Uber, taking people across the whole state, made money today. I think he was making about 125 a day, but got to drive a lot of hours. And you see a lot of different people. You'll see your friends from high school who don't drive or who are hanging out. You see your friends from college. You know, you see your friends. You know, some have kids, some do not, some have a job, but You know, when you see your friends on the street not really doing anything, that kind of shakes you up. Real talk. Okay? So you have a short amount of time. When you're in high school, you have 48 months. I know a lot of you thinking that's a lot of time. It's not. You got to try to get your license. You got to try to start working a job, right? You got to start working a job. And then you got to decide, am I going to college, trade school? What am I doing? You know, do I still not have my license? Do I still have to rely on mom and dad? And everyone's different. Most young adults want to obtain their license as quickly as possible. They don't want to wait. But unfortunately, some post-COVID will have anxiety. Some post-COVID are not motivated to work. There is online work. My life has changed. I still do online, and I still do driver's ed online. And I'm looking, and I'm grateful. I am definitely a people person, I guess you can tell, right? Yeah, I saw the reach out. I don't know if they're serious or not. A lot of people just want to talk. Now, here's something. There's a hawk up here, not a bird, but this traffic light, the 4 big traffic lights that are yellow, that cost about $500,000, and it's for pedestrians. And they will push the button, it will flash yellow. A lot of communities have those. And then you can see the wolf pack ahead of us. Not like animals, but the wolf pack of cars. Now, this is really peaceful. We all wish our workday was over. Don't you wish it was afternoon? But it's not. We're out here dealing with traffic, making decisions. Use this to motivate you, right? Oh, I'm going to stay here in this lane. They did use a blinker, thank God. I would give these drivers about a C+ to B-. What grade would you give all these drivers out here? You see what I see. We're heading to the downtown area, downtown Chicago, downtown Detroit, okay, downtown Atlanta, Georgia. As we continue toward downtown, you're going to see more and more traffic. And we're going to have to make better decisions. I really tried to listen to my middle school, high school, I'm going to get over one lane, my college teachers, coaches, my professors. I would sit down and go to their office. And I'm blessed, God bless. Go to church, get blessings, talk to my grandmother, talk to my girl cousins. I'm the first boy in the family. I would talk to people, hey, what do you think I can do? You know, what type of job do you think I'd be good at? Okay? So, you know, my dad came from Montgomery, Alabama, you know, Great Migration. Mother was from Alabama, college graduate. That just gives you opportunities. But this is 2026. You can do a lot on social media. Everyone wants to be a social media influencer. But sometimes it doesn't work like that. And everyone is blessed. I'm blessed to get up every single day. But while I'm here and still alive, I want to influence you. Get a job, get a car, you know, connect. I love the community. My parents are great. Yes, 100%. My dad never spoke bad about anyone, but you can tell dang, that's how accidents happen. Okay? That was almost an accident. Blue car almost hit me. I want you to see this. And you can go back to all the videos. Once every 10 minutes, it's a dangerous maneuver. This car. And I'm just trying to stay ahead of this truck. I'm not trying to road rage on this lady or man. Okay? I don't even want to deal with them. So I'm trying to keep my space. Because if they're sloppy doing a quick lane change like this, now what I'm doing, I'm just squeezing my brakes. Because you know, yeah. I think in my opinion, being raised in New York, Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, you know how to work hard. You know that if you work hard, you can get yourself out of the hood and step into a better area. I'm humble. I'm thankful. My parents always told me, you got to want more for yourself. See, the car's breaking the law. They're cutting the white lines. That's why they get cut off. Okay? And I'm going to go really slow on my brakes. I do not want to get hit by a semi-truck. And I deliberately got on my brakes before I made the lane change. Now you're going to hear my energy pick up. I was raised decent. I feel you. My parents taught me respect my elders, work hard, listen to your teachers. Don't have me come up to the school. You know, driver's ed was never promised. You know, when you reach a certain age, you know, your friends start driving in high school. They're hanging out. You know, you're at home on a Saturday or Sunday. It's sad. I've been there before. You know, I see this blue equinox. I'm not sure what they're going to do. But I think you got to set some personal goals. You know, you can't lie around in the bed all day and all night. You know, you can't have people up in your house. I didn't want to rely on my mom or dad. I wanted to rely on myself and use this to motivate you. These stories I'm telling you are true. You got to work hard. I love my cousins. I love my family. I love my community, all of you. I do anything for you. It's just who I am. You know, we all got to help each other. Okay? It's tough out here. If I know of a resource or something I can do to help you, you got it. If I got it, you got it. All right? Hard work is the key. I've learned that at a very young age. And, you know, worked in my early 20s and 30s. And now, you know, 40s and 50s, I'm able to have a foundation. It's nice to get a check every 2 weeks. You know, hey, I have this amount coming in. But gas is $6, groceries, insurance, cars are much more. And look, I'm scanning while I'm relaxed. You see how beautiful this open area is? Ah, nice. Use this to motivate you. Okay. And now we're going to get off at 10 Mile. Also, being grateful for all of you. I read your comments. I listen to you. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. Okay. Now, I'm going to readjust. Now, this is the deacceleration lane. We're going to get off at 10 Mile. We're going to practice our merges. Traffic is about a B-. It's not too thick and reckless, but it's going to happen. Yeah, 10 Mile and Gratiot. You already know. So we're going to get off at this exit. And you can see the camera on the tower. All cities and states have cameras to monitor traffic. All right, we're going to squeeze our brakes. This is a really nice slowdown. Oh, yeah. One of my students' parents had the Kia Telluride. Very nice vehicle. I've been in the Jeep before to the left. It's a little tight. It's like a little box of wheels, but if someone gave me a Jeep, I would use it. The Telluride is nice. I'm just looking at options. We'll have to be getting a vehicle soon. I'm looking left and right. See me looking? Now, we're going to get that 4,000 RPM merge out here. Okay? And I'm at 4. Turning on my left turn signal, I'm going to pull behind this car. I'm lifting my foot a little bit. We have to yield to traffic. That was okay. You can tell by the sound of the motor, I didn't have to hit it really hard. Just enough. All right. First lane, real smooth. This is how rush hour in a Masterclass should be. But we don't control because there are thousands of people every single day going down to, nope, I got to squeeze my brakes. Now we're going to get off at 9 Mile. I have 100 miles fuel range. I'm at 85 miles. So I started it up and I was lucky enough. I thought I would have to get gas. So I'm at 85 miles fuel range. Usually it's very low and I don't want to risk it running out. I have ran out before and it's my stupidity. Okay. So you can clock my T and say, you know what? You talk about this, you talk about that. You're a hypocrite. Well, I ran out of gas. And I had a problem with my manager, and he said, you weren't thinking. And he was right. I thought I knew everything. There's that Telluride again. And I'm waiting, but that semi-truck makes turns. I saw a car smash there to the left. I'm just waiting. Yeah, I'm looking at you, bro. He saw him look at me. I'm coming right through. Not to hit you. but to go through. That's how accidents happen. All right, we're going to get this 4,000 RPM merge. I'm at 4,000. I looked over my shoulder, came out, bam. Okay, that's not too bad. You can tell from my past merges, you can go back and look, that's a lot smoother. And merging should be seamless. It does take practice. We're on this 9-mile curve, going in real easy. E, I want to ask you a question. If I got you, me, Mr. Road Ready on for a podcast on Discord, would you be willing to come on and share and talk about driving and growing up and all that? I mean, that would be nice. Let's build this community because you're very consistent. Let's get off 88 Mile because I have Mr. Road Ready's number. He and I did a live on another social media platform. It was really, I guess, I'm not trying to make you mad, maybe a little bit, but he's the only one that has really come through. Yeah, T. How about all four of us? E, T, me, and Mr. Road Ready, to talk about driving, the economy, driving adults. So I just need to call him up. We're going to take our time. Not mad. I understand, E. We all have a different approach, and people can be very harsh in the comments. I read some of the comments too about things I do, but you can't be scared. I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to look over my shoulder. It's hard when you do this social media stuff because you're very vulnerable to comments, but I know what I'm doing is a positive good to help people learn how to drive. I feel like if I can motivate you to get your license, if you got to walk a couple miles every morning, that cleans your soul out, right? I'm not scared. I respect your opinion 100%. And that's what I respect about you and like about you. I respect your opinion. And we need to have those outspoken opinions to keep the world on point. A lot of people don't want to talk, or we all have an opinion. I think if we all can get at the table and respect each other's opinion, we're all going to grow because it's going to push the broader community. And I know Mr. Road Ready, he'll meet. I'll come over to where he is and we all can talk and go live. I did see the email. Yes. Let's do this merge. All right. So look, we're going to do the 4,000 RPM merge again, but I think we're going to have to be at 38, and I got to squeeze the brakes, and I'm going to fall in behind him. I'm falling right behind you. I don't want to be scared. Okay? That Chevy Trax is good too. I want to call him up. He does primarily adults, and he will go where you are after school, after work, pick you up. He's got a Tesla. He got prepped for driver's ed. His mom actually has the driver's ed company, and then he's been doing teaching adults how to drive. Okay. And E, if you can get T's address, let's send her a T-shirt, right? T, reach out to E, and then we'll send you a T-shirt, right? I got like 30 left. Okay, if I get something, I always get 3, 4, 5, 6. I try to get extra. If I get one shirt, hey, can I get a couple more? Hey, let's come at the end, and there's a whole box over there. Like I said, when I went to Texas last year, I had 4 more bags of stuff that I couldn't bring. This is before Spirit closed down. I have 4 bags of stuff I couldn't fit in the briefcase. And that was stuff for you guys. So whenever I go on a social media event to learn how to do driver's ed better, whether that's videoing, microphones, helping people, I share. And whatever I get, I share because you're supposed to help your community. Yeah, Spirit, that's insane, right? And that's going to put more pressure on travelers. And, oh God, Guys, tonight I'll have to go to Metro to take my son and his girlfriend to Metro Airport. So I'll be going live then, and you'll see me. So let's stay focused on 94 right now. We're going to be getting off and merging, getting on. Yes. Get her information, email it to me. When I'll be able to get to the post office, we'll get her a shirt. We'll just send it. I really think you, me, T, Mr. Road Ready, if we can get 4 of us or 2 of us to talk, do a podcast, do a live, all of us getting on there. Because I am buying a new piece of equipment. I'm going to get off here at this exit, and then we're going to practice. Let's start building this community because you're very committed. T's committed. And Mr. Road Ready, he's making money through driving like I am. He's doing social media. I'm doing social media. He has some products. You know, this phone holder, this is a product I purchased. You know, but some brand deals aren't good for you. They want to use your content forever, and they can look through your analytics. I've said no to certain brand deals because it doesn't fit what I represent, right? So we're kind of stuck here, and this is real life. But I think if we can really build this community, it would be great. Okay, E, I'm going to call you today during my prep. I'll leave you a text. I will call you because it's time. You have reached out to me, so I need to reach out to you. We need to build a community. You're my moderator. We have trust. So my prep is at, I'm going to get over one lane. I'm looking, checking. 11:30. Between 11:30 and 11:45, I'll give you a text, leave a message. And I think it's time. It'll be really dynamic. You, me, Mr. Road Ready, maybe T. And also we have some other people from California. And then, of course, there was a young lady who has thrombosis. This is when your eyes are cross-eyed. Okay. So I'm going to move forward. And we're going to practice and we're going to merge right back on, right? Your tailgate is messed up. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to merge. Yeah, it's time, right? And we're going to merge out, take our time. And I think my brother would come on too. He's transitioning. Okay, I'm merging out. Bam. That was about a 2,000 RPM merge. You see this heavy traffic: Detroit, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas. And let's talk about opportunities once you get your license. Let's build. Let's help each other. I'm gonna get us over. Okay. I did not get a chance to get to Vegas, but there's another trade show coming up. I think it's in October. I think it's in New York or Chicago. That's a lot closer. Vegas would have been so expensive, but let's keep focusing. So now we are on Cashew, a tight area: Detroit, New York, Chicago. So I'm looking out of my back window, and I see a car. You always got to check your mirrors, okay? So I'm really excited. So I will call you at 11:30. Your text, and then I'll reach out. And then, of course, I have a good friend in the Metro Detroit area. He works on cars, and then he will be willing to come on and talk about cars and maintenance. So let's start get this thing going, man. And then you can see for yourself. He's one of my best friends. All right. So same lady before. All right. So look, we're making this turn here. We want to be careful. This is real life. And I'm going to get over to the left. And you see people there waiting, right? I'm going to go up and, oh, this is so tight. And I'm trying to breathe here. This is very overwhelming for a second. I can't shoot that gap, and I'm not going to. So, like, this just hit me. Like, I'm in a deep conversation, but then I realized, man, I'm in heavy metro traffic, and I'm trying to wait. I see people. And you can get very overwhelmed. For a minute, I just lost focus. So I'm moving forward. I'm going to let this car go by. Okay, here's my gap. Okay, you see me merging. All right, here we go. All right, turning on my left turn signal. Get that 4,000 RPM merge. And I came out there, bam. All right, here we go. And then he felt the car pick up. Okay, that's not too bad. I was hesitating a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna get off. And let's do this one more time, because this is about training you. Okay. And then we're gonna turn our left turn signal. We're gonna take the crossover. I'm easy on the brakes, I'm smooth. And it's really easy to get overstimulation. Okay, I saw it. You got to, I'll just leave a text, let you know that I'm going to follow you back and we'll talk. It's all good. Let's get this communication open. And let's just help people with the community. You've been here, like, supporting your moderator. Like, I believe in you. And then let's see if we can get people on who want to talk about driving, what is going on in the community, what's going on in all communities, what's going on dealing with women, what's going on with men, what's going on in the Black community. How can we help people obtain their license? That's what I really want to do. That's my ultimate goal, right? Okay, we're going to come across here. Here's the crossover. We might have to take a different route. I'm going to go and stop. Okay, and let's have a bigger idea. Let's reach out to people. I have cousins across the country. Let's get them in. They'll come in. My cousin's on social media too. I'll reach out to her. Her name is Tina, right? Okay, we're going to take a different route, right? I'm going to drive around this steel board, okay? And this is just like Cleveland, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, Los Angeles, California. This is kind of a really twisty route that I'm taking. And it's nice to take different routes. In this little route, nice, I'm going to get over one lane. I want to have room, right? I'm going to come around. What are the problems in the city? It's transportation. I'm going to keep moving. I don't want to be stuck by this car. See, I'm moving here, right? In the hood, gas is $4.74. We're looking around. We're talking. Let's have this meet and greet, man. This kid's about to get hit. What do you do? Oh, you saw them. What the heck are you doing? That's jaywalkers. You see them? Oh, who he looking at? That person might be special. I'm just saying how they walked. I'm saying, I saw them. Okay? I saw them. I'm not going, no turn on red. If you make a turn on red, you will fail your test. Okay? That sign there says no turn on red. What the heck, bro? I'm going to follow the rules. It says no turn on red. People don't care. The small things. I will definitely reach out to you. I'll leave a message whenever you reach me. We'll talk. We'll start a communication now. We'll throw some ideas out. We'll put it in my prompt, and then we'll build that community. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. Let's get this 4,000 RPM merge. Let's keep it moving. And coming out. Hey, that was nice. But there are opportunities every day. Let's build our own opportunity. And then I'm gonna get off here, Ross. Turn the blinker off. This has been a very nice live. I'm gonna get over one lane to right there waiting for me. You see the gap? That's how it works. But I felt a little sketch. So if people are serious and they want to learn about driving, they'll reach out. Yeah, let's get it going, man. Okay, so what's happening is, I don't know what happened here, but the light went from green to yellow to red in seconds. Maybe something has broken down. I am going to wait. Leave yourself an out. Uh-oh, something has happened. A car has broken down. You see the school bus backing up? I'm not making this up. You see the school bus backing up, leave yourself an out. So I don't know what's happening. So I may have to, this is where you use your hand signals. You're right. I'm just waiting. Some guy's looking at me in a car. Hand signals are very important. I'm just trying to back off. I'm not getting any closer because I want to have my out. My man just cut me off. I don't care. I don't care at all. So I'm just gonna wait. You see how people are, right? So I'm just gonna wait. I just closed the door. I'm not gonna let any other cars come in. I'm waiting. I don't know what's happening. So now they feel stupid. Okay. Yep, car broke down. See? Leave yourself an out. Okay? Learn. I'm gonna roll through all this mess. You learned something. You learned real life today.
Battery 10% charge.
Just like Friday. Well, it's Thursday. But I just thought over the next 24 hours, I'm gonna get very little sleep because I've got to take my son and his girlfriend to the airport. They're going to the Dominican Republic for a little vacay. And then I got my doctor's appointment. So we're going to learn a lot. Email me some ideas. That's a beautiful pity right there, right? Email me some ideas about things we can talk about, upcoming master classes. I think it's really going to take everything to the next level. I'm serious. Email me some ideas. You've been here enough. You know what people want and what are some of the challenges and barriers to learning how to drive, right? And we're trying to really help our community. I really, put in some ideas. Put in like your top 5 ideas and just send them to me. And then I can get some prompts and ideas. So we're going to try to make the community better. You know, I'm a state certified driving instructor. I have access and opportunity. I want to help all of you, help the community. Mr. Road Ready, T, myself. We're going to try to come up with some ideas for driver's education, helping the community, getting people out there to connect because there are opportunities. And the more people put ideas together, the more opportunities we could have to get financing, to obtain a grant, because that's what I'm about, because that's the next move in my driver's education elevation. I want to help those adults, learn how to drive. And I see it. I'll give you all my information and we'll all help each other. And I'm not that far from the metro area. I have a good friend who is a mechanic. He's got a shop. I just need to go over and talk to him. We can go live at his shop. We could talk about cars and maintenance and things he sees. Mr. Road Ready, he can talk about the driver's ed and helping adults and then I can talk about my journey with driver's ed and helping adults and people want to getting out here to drive. And then what opportunities are here to help our communities. That's a bigger calling. That's a bigger picture because I want to do more. I don't want to be comfortable where I am now. I want to be uncomfortable and keep growing. Let's look at safe driving behavior before I have to go into the office. Number one, do we put on our seatbelt? Always put on your seatbelt when you get into the car. Okay, next. Proper speed. You saw me have proper speed. Number three, cars are not using blinkers. They always cut you off. We want to make sure we're not getting cut off. I'm at 75 miles fuel range. Maintain safe following distance. Next, identifies and understands your response appropriately. I don't run lights. I follow the law. I'm an instructor. I can't afford to get a ticket or be in an at-fault accident. Are you crazy? I have this driver's ed endorsement. This helps my family. This helps my community. E, if you were here, I would help you get your license. We'll talk about this. We'll help people. Access to funding, access to cars, access to resources. That's the biggest thing, man. We can throw ideas off of each other. Demonstrate proper use of mirrors. Inside mirror, left mirror, right mirror. I want to say thank you. Leave comments. Email me some quick ideas. I'll put some things together. So we'll reach out. I want to say thank you all. It's really been a great live. Bye. Subscribe.